Now that we have a president-elect, I want to share with you what this president is going to do for housing. Welcome everyone to this episode of the AskJasonGelios Show. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor. Really appreciate you guys tuning in to this episode. Hey, out of all the things that you could be watching, you chose to watch this episode. I really appreciate that. I had multiple people ask me this question, and that's, hey, now that President-elect Joe Biden is going to be taking office January 20th, what is he going to do? What does he have a wish list put together about how he wants to help housing? Healthcare and housing have always been huge issues, right? They're two of the main things. And of course, housing affects finance. And so these things are huge topics. And so I'm not a healthcare professional. I'm not going to share with you any information about the healthcare industry. Okay, I'll let those professionals do that. I am going to share with you what his wish list is, okay? Now, before you throw comments down like, why are you talking about this and that? Okay, this is about real estate, okay? I don't share with you this side or that side's better, whatever. I don't do any of that, except I share with you what this person wants to do for housing. Now, this is a wish list. There's nothing in place right now. There's nothing even gaining ground, quite honestly. He's not even in office yet. But I hope that you find this valuable because it's important. Whether you're a homeowner or somebody who rents, actually this will affect you as well. Or you just really care about the real estate industry and what's going on with housing, especially if you're looking to purchase a home in 2021. You really need to know about this. So let's go ahead and dive into this, okay? Now, Biden's plan for housing, his wish list, okay? First thing he wants to do is he wants to expand affordable housing. He wants to make this easier. He wants to make it easier for potential home buyers, like your first-time home buyers or people looking for starter homes, even people who are looking to, quite honestly, downsize to a standard starter home size, right? He wants to make that easier. And one of his ways of thinking about doing that is he wants to put about $100 billion with a B, $100 billion into affordable housing to make it easier, okay? This could be incentives to builders if they build a certain amount of starter homes. It could be tax credits, whatever the case may be. That's his plan to expand affordable housing and make it more accessible. Which, by the way, even prior to Joe Biden thinking about this was already a hot topic in real estate, where there's just not enough affordable housing being built and being made available. The next thing he wants to do is he wants to expand Section 8 availability. What does this mean? Well, it means that he wants to make Section 8 more available to people who need it. Here's a couple stats that I have for you. Only 1 in 5 people are actually eligible for Section 8. About 2 million households receive Section 8. That's pretty interesting. It's actually a low number, in my opinion. So he wants to expand Section 8 availability. He wants to have a higher focus on fair housing rules. Fair housing right now, ever since it was basically put into place, certain rules to ban discrimination in terms of real estate with realtors and appraisers and anybody who comes in contact, quite honestly, with a home buyer or seller. They want to have more fair housing rules in place. Now, I feel that there's a lot of fair housing rules in place, and it boils down to educating the individual professionals, okay, about what constitutes fair housing, okay? But Joe Biden's plan is to somehow increase awareness and have more laws regarding fair housing. The next thing is, and actually the last thing I have here, is he wants to instill the HOME Act. This is interesting. The HOME Act would actually provide a tax refundable credit, okay, refundable tax credit. Now this would be for people who spend 30% or more towards their housing per month. Considering that most Americans spend over 50% of their monthly income towards their monthly housing, you're looking at, okay, if somebody's over 30%, they're spending over 30% of their income towards their housing, then they would pretty much qualify for this HOME Act, and they would get a refundable tax credit, okay? Now again, where does the refundable tax credit come from? Taxpayers, okay? So that's the one rub with this whole wish list, is that the majority of this comes from taxpayers' money, and I think that's where a lot of people are going to chime in and maybe have an issue with it. I don't know. What else he wants to do, this is tied into the Home Act, is that he wants to knock out unfair property appraisals in low-income areas. So it's been a big topic about how appraisals are coming in lower than they should in low-income areas. I personally have not seen this, and I have helped buyers who are in low-income areas. I did not see it firsthand. Is it out there? It could be out there, obviously, because this is a topic not just from Joe Biden, but from many people in the industry, that we really need to, again, educate these people and remind them that they should not be discriminatory, whether it's a home in Beverly Hills, California, or in a lower income area, okay? I just don't think that, discriminatory practices should be in place. I really do think that it all boils down to the actual individual. So these are some of the things that is a part of Joe Biden's wish list. Now, share your thoughts in the comments below. Keep it political free, please. Okay, this is about just a wish list of what he wants to do for the housing market. Does it mean it's gonna happen? No. Does it mean it's not gonna happen? No. It's his wish list, okay? Be sure to visit my website, it's allabouttherealestate.com. When the pop-up comes up, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my weekly email newsletter, where I send this out and other valuable videos every week to you in your email, so you don't miss out on other videos that I upload as well. Be sure to follow me on social media. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget the bell so you don't miss out on, again, other uploads that I do in between this weekly show. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor, and I hope you guys have a great week. Thanks everyone for watching this episode of the Ask Jason Gelios Show. Be sure to visit the links in the description below to pick up your copy of my real estate book, Think Like a Realtor. It's a little book about buying and selling residential real estate through the eyes of a realtor. It's real world advice, tips, whether you're a new agent in the business or you are a home buyer or even looking to sell a home. This is great advice. So I really appreciate it if you guys visit those links, pick up your copy, and go ahead and share a review, good or bad, if you like it, if you hate it, okay? But get your copy today. Thank you.